Hello everybody, how you doing today? Superfiend here, and welcome to the first episode of my Sun Swa playthrough for Total War 3 Kingdoms in a World Betrayed, the latest content pack from Creative Assembly. As always, thank you for the early access, I do appreciate it. And I hope that those of you tuning in and checking this out will enjoy the video. We start off here a little bit north of the Yangtze River near the province or commandery of Yangzhou. You can see Sun Swa there in the middle of the screen. And to the south of us is Lu Kang. I can't remember the name of the settlement, but Lu Kang as a faction. And we are a vassal. Our vassal master is Yuan Shu. He is, you can see him just a little bit there in the northeast or the top right corner of the screen. He owns most of the commandery of Yangzhou. If we go ahead now and turn on our interface, we can see everybody. It's Lujiang is the name of the city here. And there's a few interesting faction mechanics. I guess we can just kind of go over them right now. Our court positions, if we place people in these court positions, so like if we pick Lady Wu and hover over a court position, you can see here that it doesn't do anything except increase her salary. And that's because the court position benefits are based on the character's rank, and they unlock at rank 3, 5, and 8. So at 3, you finally get the base benefits, and at 5 and 8, they improve a little bit. Yay! So you want to have really high-level, high-ranked characters in your different court positions. If we go ahead and look over here, there is a shared expertise campaign mechanic where you can spend 50 of your shared expertise. You can spend 50 of it to level up or give some instantaneous experience to somebody in one of these positions. And the more people you have in here that are high rank, the faster your shared expertise goes up. So you really can level up your characters fast, supposedly, if you have lots of high level characters in your court. Sounds cool, right? There's also a reckless luck campaign mechanic. Now this starts off at 250. It gives us some really awesome benefits: 40% campaign movement range, minus 15% retinue upkeep faction wide, military supplies faction wide, but we lose 10 of it per turn. And if our luck reaches 0, Sun Swa dies. He dies. That's terrible. So like right now, without doing anything, in 25 turns, Sun Swa is going to be dead. So that does kind of put the pressure on us, right, to get off our butts and make something happen. There's the Legacy of Wu mechanic here. Now, as you complete these challenges, you earn potent permanent rewards, and you'll also extend the time that Sun Swa has to complete his ambition. So if you look here, capture or have at the start of your turn the Xindu capital, and that's going to give you a one-time +5 luck. So, you know, if you happen to capture this town or the lumberyard or this, for one turn, your luck will only go down by 5 because you'll be getting +5. However, if you complete all 3 of them, then you'll gain +2 reckless luck per turn. So if you complete 5 of these sets of objectives, then it will offset the 10 that you're losing. And then if you get a little bit higher than that, well, I'm not sure if you can go past 5. Like, I'm not sure if you can get all of them and have your luck climb back up. I really don't know. Now, there's another thing you should know about these, because I've kind of re-rolled this campaign a few times to test things out. You don't have to occupy these things permanently. So, for example, if we go back up here to securing the mountains, if we get the fishing port and we get the lumberyard and we get Xindu the town, then we complete all 3 of them, we unlock the set, we get +2 per turn. However, if we then lose one of these, I don't think it takes away the objective, because in one of my playthroughs, I was kind of blitzkrieging through territory and taking things, and the AI was coming in behind me and taking them back, and I wasn't losing the benefit or the markers here for how far along I was completed. And so we're going to be doing that in this campaign. We're going to take full advantage of that. Also, you're going to get several dilemmas from Yuan Shu about remaining a vassal. And it seems to me that no matter what you do, if you try to remain a vassal of Yuan Shu, you will eventually lose your vassalage. He will kick you out anyways, or the AI will like issue an ultimatum while they declare war on you and force you out from under Yuan Shu anyways. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get this campaign rolling. We'll check out our initial ancillaries. We have a local administrator. Not too bad. Character experience. And a stone archer. Now, if I go up to my court, That's our heir, huh? How old is he? 12. So 6 years we can get a boost for having somebody in here that's not him. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Looking at Sun Swa himself, we do start off with the Jade Imperial Seal, and I recommend equipping that because you are going to have satisfaction problems. There are court title positions and things that you can do now, so you can come in here and you can assign titles that will increase satisfaction on your characters. I don't know exactly when this popped in, if this is part of a World Betrayed or if it's been in the game since the last patch or something. But in any case, it does increase your character salaries, and you are going to get character dumps into your roster over here. And so the biggest expense in this campaign, in this Sun Swa campaign, is character salaries. Right now, we're spending 140 on character salaries. It's going to jump up above 1,000 pretty fast. Going back into here, though, are there any other things that we would want to equip? Cunning and Authority. Meh. Scholars of the Future. I don't think he needs any of that other stuff. He's very happy. What a happy guy. He seems very rambunctious. And we're going to go ahead. Our very first battle is a town battle. Now, if I fight this out, it's going to take like 20 minutes, and it's going to come out about the same as the auto-resolve. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delegate this. If you want to fight it out, go ahead and do that. It's not too bad. You can use your Raider Cavalry to burn down some of the stuff. Well, actually, fighting it out, I wouldn't have taken quite as many casualties. We're not going to keep any territory north of the Yangtze River. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to loot and occupy. We're going to get that money because, like I said, we're going to have money problems throughout this whole campaign. And we've already completed our first mission, which is the conquest of Xu province. It was to occupy and capture and occupy a settlement belonging to Liu Kang, and we've done that now. And so my father's generals return to serve you, so we've got 3 new characters. We're also going to get -2 mustering turns and -20% recruitment cost faction-wide, yippee. And then Growing Might, 10% replenishment faction-wide. Mission issued. Wu Jing calls for help against Liu Yao. So we got a new mission, move a character to the Yang Zhao Toolmaker. That's over here. Wu Jing, your kin, has requested assistance in combating Liu Yao and his growing forces. Yuan Shu has provided you with the funds to raise and maintain an army for several seasons. However, as you muster, scouts deliver reports that there is another southern general in the area, one building his own army. This general, it is said, claims to be an old friend of your family. So we'll find out who that is when we go over here. Faction destroyed, Liu Kang. And let's go ahead, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Mission issued, mission success, faction developments, and ancillaries. When you start the campaign, there's a couple pop-ups explaining like most of the campaign mechanics. I've kind of already gone over that, so we're not going to actually look at the pop-ups. Let's check out our new characters that popped in. We have Huang Gai, a Vanguard, legendary Vanguard. What do we have in here? Charge bonus for Spear Infantry faction-wide. Public Order faction-wide, melee evasion for him. Now, are any of them, are they all super eager for high court positions? Would that tell me in here anywhere? Because that's kind of important. Personal, Huang Gai, decreases ambition to gain independence as administrator. Enable all spy actions. Immune to scaring. Do they all have that? Do they all have that? I guess it's under personal. Decreases ambition to gain independence. That's Cheng Pu. Increases ambition to gain independence. So you got to be careful with Han Dong, right? You got to be careful with this guy. For now, since we now have a territory. Oh, do I not have any assignments or anything? Ooh, I wanted to throw people in right away. Since we're not going to be keeping this, how long will this take to repair? It'll cost 210. We're going to repair this and spend the money on that, but then we're going to demolish this and demolish this. That's going to get us a little bit of money. And with our army, can I please click on Sun Swa? How many turns are we looking at here? 5 turns. I think I want to bring somebody in. I think we're going to bring in Chengpu, maybe? No, Huang Gai. I like Huang Gai. Okay, so just like that, we're down to minus 630 income per turn. And we're going to set Huang Gai in here in our court. This is going to lower character salaries by 10%. And then we're going to throw Chengpu in here, and this gives minus 5% recruitment cost. Probably should have put him in before I recruited, but that's okay. And we're going to go ahead and throw Han Dong in here to increase replenishment. So next turn, we'll be getting some decent replenishment. And then also, let's go ahead and get some money while we can. So trade agreement. As I said, we're going to be leaving our vassalship with Yuan Shu. So we don't want to hang out with him for too long. Let's go ahead, though, and open up trade with the Han Empire. A little bit in our favor. Can we maybe just get like a small amount of money? Maybe a little bit extra income per turn. Request regular payments. Yeah, they're not really going to give us much. So let's go back to request a payment. Whatever they'll give us, we'll just take here. Like seriously, we're going to have big money issues. They won't even give us one. What's this worth? 305. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do that. And then we're going to go over to, let's see. Do I want peace with Liu Yao? I don't think so. Demand autonomy. That's not going to do us anything. Let's negotiate. And let's open up with Yuan Shu because we can take advantage of his faction mechanic here and support his legitimacy, since we're going to end up at war with him in a moment anyways. We could, even if we wanted, get his heir and Lady Wu married. And we could pilfer him over. He doesn't value his heir very much. If we do that, it's going to hurt our character salaries once again. I mean, look at this. We're already at minus 482 per turn. Sheesh. Let's go ahead and see what kind of money we can get here. 500. Okay, we good. He's going to give us a lot of money. So maybe like 1350, right? 1340. 35. Okay, so 1300. And we pick up his son. Okay, so they're married. And is there anything else that we could really pop in and do? Not really, I don't think. Okay, so marriage. Lady Wu and Wen Yao. Did we get any items with Wen Yao? We don't know yet because he's not here. He's a little slow. And we're going to be getting replenishment soon. And let's also talk about our faction council. Let's go ahead and invoke the council. Have at least 15 food. That's kind of challenging. Do not be at war with Hua Xin. That's hard because Hua Xin is down here and they are a vassal of Liu Yao. So we're going to be at war with them for quite a while. Those are bad missions. It's going to be hard to complete those. Let's also talk about our reform strategy. I have a pretty good Yuan Shu playthrough in the regular Three Kingdoms campaign, if you want to check that out. But I learned pretty hard in that campaign that we really want to get this 10% replenishment. And then I think for Sun Swa, we want to get the 15% campaign movement range. And then I want to get this retinue upkeep. And so I'm going to be investing heavily in these military reforms for replenishment, campaign movement range, and then retinue upkeep reduction before I start going off on other stuff. Because we're not really going to be owning a lot of territory. We're going to be fighting a lot. We're going to be moving quickly. So getting these should happen rather quick. And We really want to get this one the -2 mustering turns, which leads up to the replenishment. And then after that, there are some others in here that I believe, like here's 2% replenishment. Is that the only other one that gives replenishment? So we could have 12% replenishment as far as I can tell. So that's going to be our reform strategy. And right now, not much else to do. We'll go ahead, end our turn, see what happens. The Han Empire is going to change hands frequently in this content pack. So be careful declaring war on the Han Empire. Okay, his father's son. Yuan Shu is willing to allow your father's former generals to join you in a campaign against Liu Yao. In return, he asks that you give him the imperial seal, which you inherited from your father. Now, if we give it up, we're following the story. We lose the imperial jade seal, which sucks. We have increased diplomatic relations with Yuan Shu, and we're going to get Yuan Shu supplies. So reduced mustering time, reduced recruitment costs. We're going to keep it, however, and declare our independence, bringing us at war with Yuan Shu and his vassal over here. We're going to have terrible diplomatic relations, but for 20 turns, we're going to get +5 reckless luck per turn. So this is only going to go down by 5 per turn. So every turn that we fulfill a mission in here by capturing a settlement, it won't go down at all. And so we're going to keep this. As far as I know, this is the only time you get to make that choice. And so we've kept it. And now we have a new objective. Capture and occupy the following settlement, the Xindu fishing port. And if alive, Lu Fan will join our court. A foothold on the Yangtze. I think that's how you pronounce that. As your army is marching, another force is spotted ahead of you on the approach. At the head of this army is Zhao Yu, an old family friend. The two of you speak at length, and after much discussion, he proclaims that he is willing to do his part to help you achieve great and noble deeds. He suggests that, as a first step, you cross the Yangtze River and secure a foothold for future operations. And a wealth of knowledge. Your court has grown rapidly in a short space of time, and due to the chaos China has experienced of late, everyone within it has grown wise by virtue of having to learn so quickly. By focusing that wisdom upon a specific character, they will learn more in one day than they otherwise would in 10 long years. So if it says go to the court and share expertise with any character, including Sun Swa, to grant them experience. And the cost and points generated from sharing expertise comes from high-ranking characters. The higher the character's rank, the greater the number of shared expertise points generated. So right now we're earning 5 per turn, and it'll go up as our court characters increase in rank. And when we complete this, we'll get 5,300 and change experience for Sun Swa. And then our mission to move a character over to here is aborted. The army that we would have, the approaching army, this general, it is said, claims to be an old friend of yours, would be Zhao Yu. So if you remain a vassal and you do go over here, then you get Zhao Yu that way. And we've declared war on Yuan Shu. Okay, we can go about 10 turns with our current negative income. Yikes. It's really not worth it to build any of this stuff, I don't think. Too bad we don't have any administrator positions. We don't have anything in here we can do. We are 11 away from achieving noble. And then we'll get, what is it? We don't get much. It must depend on maybe our court positions or something. Now, when Zhao Yu comes in, he initially can't go anywhere or do anything, right? So, let's see. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Well, we're still replenishing, and it's going to take 2 turns, so I don't want to move anywhere or go anywhere quite yet. And so we basically just have to sit tight. It would be nice if we could get just like a little bit of income. Like if there's anybody in here that's a yes. If we cooperate with Liu Bao, essentially we become a vassal. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. And since Zhao Yu can't move yet, I'm just going to wait one turn. And then we're going to combine our forces and maybe sit in an ambush stance. Now, you're going to get these proposals a lot from the AI. They constantly want you to pay money, a lump sum, and then income per turn. And often they want an ancillary for non-aggression. And since money is such a problem in this campaign early on, I recommend not doing any of that. Okay, Liu Bei formed a coalition with Kang Rong. Yang Feng declared war on Lai Jue. Lai Jue is essentially Dong Zhao. He's up here in Chang'an, and he holds the emperor. The Legacy of Wu, the road to power. So this is one of our Legacy of Wu options. Objectives. We have 4 objectives for the road to power. Have no vassal master. And when we complete all of them, we will get 50 prestige and 2 reckless luck per turn. Now, these ones are capture 10 regions that has access to the Yellow River. So I guess that's 10 regions up here. Capture 25 regions north of the Yangtze River. So that's essentially this entire interior. And have your capital have a rank 9 or higher settlement building, or have Luoyang, which is up over here, as your capital and be rank 5 or higher. So this is like if you're going to hang out in between the 2 rivers in central China, which I think it's much better to come down here. There's a whole bunch of missions for capturing Jianye, Xindu, Poyang, and Changsha, which is over here. Now, one more turn, and one more turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for a nice ambush spot where we can maybe reinforce. Yeah, there are none. Let's set up right here. We're going to ambush. I want to capture this old codger coming out of his city. I'd really like to grab some mercenary archers. They're so cheap right now. 265. This is a risk because I don't know if Yuan Shu is going to move on our capital quite early enough. But if he does, and we have a nice battle, and then we can lay siege and maybe sack his capital, that can get us enough money to skip on out of here. Because we want to come across this river, but I want to secure some income up here first. Yeah, it's so tempting to like recruit in here with the reduced cost that we currently have. Oh, these guys came in at full strength. What is that? Is that new? I haven't read the patch notes yet, so maybe when we recruit characters or recruit units, they come in at full strength now, which is a big change. That's a very big change. In any case, I'm not going to spend any extra money. We have extra positions have opened up, so let's go ahead and throw Zhao Yu in here. This is going to give us +1 trade agreements, 10% trade influence. Everybody likes each other. They're all fairly happy. We can throw Hang Dong in here. But all it's going to do is make him satisfied and hurt our character salaries. So I'm not going to put him in there. What I'll do instead... I don't have this yet? No, can't do it yet. And where is Wen Yao? Is he here now? He is. Is he grumpy yet? Nope. Han Dong is getting irritated, though. Okay, that's all we can do right now. Well, no, I have a +1 trade agreement, I thought. Didn't I? +1 available trade agreements. How many trade agreements do I have total? Where are they? I can never remember. Ministers, armies, ancillaries. What are administers? Reforms. How many stupid trade agreements can I have? Okay, it doesn't really matter. And here we go again. Yan Baihu wants money and ancillaries for a non-aggression pact. No. Okay, no movement out of Yuan Shu yet. It's okay. We can do this for like just a couple turns here. Just a couple turns. Time for a new reform. This is going to, or this is our first reform. Yeah. So what we want is the replenishment. So we're going to go ahead and get this. Next reform will reduce mustering turns. And +2 starting rank for peasant recruits. What are these? Peasant raiders. Okay, we got a real grumpy Gus in here. So let's go ahead and spend an extra 100 and give him some satisfaction. Now we're dying here. This is such a hard start. It really, really is a difficult start. Ancillary. He wants 2 ancillaries. No. No. What I want is Yuan Shu to come out. Come on, big guy. Why is he just sitting in there? Faction succession. Tian Kai. Coalition became a military alliance. Kong Rong. Zhang Jai joined war alongside Gongsun Zan. Okay, let's give it one more turn, and I probably still don't have any available trade agreements. No. How's my luck now? It's at -225. It's just dropping. He still didn't come out. At least I think that was him that ticked by. Come on, you old bag. What are you doing? Come out of there already. Division in the capital. Though the tyrant is dead, Dong Zhuo, control of the emperor is far from settled. Lai Jue and Guo Si, 2 of Dong Zhuo's former generals and erstwhile allies, are the ostensible regents, but 2 such ambitious men could not work together for long. Mutual suspicion has escalated to paranoia, then hostility, and gangs of their supporters skirmish in the streets and alleys of Chang'an. Okay, so now we're going to be bankrupt. Because this guy just, he never came out. He never came out. All right, we're going to go one more turn. Because I think now he's finally going to come out. There you go. And this is where we're going to get some post-battle loot. Yippee. We're going to fight this at night because we need absolutely every advantage we can get. It says it's going to be a close defeat. I don't think so. I think we're going to win. Gosh, I hope we win. I hope we win. Our long rivalry ends here, friend. This is going to be tough, I think. Although we have really good archers. Rapid Tiger Infantry. Let's see, we got 3 units of mercenary archers, which have pretty good range. A couple units of archer militia. We do have flaming shot too. You know what? We got a nice little protected border here. Okay. And our other mercenary archers right there. Mounted Lancer Militia. I'm going to turn guard mode off. Lance Cavalry. I will set him right there. And I'll set these guys back here. Okay, so we have a very strong cavalry force here. And right off the bat, let's get rid of that archer militia. In these G units. They may try to escape. Well, that's just fantastic. Totally forgot about these guys. Why are you walking forward? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, maybe they won't ever find that unit. Okay, I probably should have left guard mode on the archers. Because they've all got the... they've all got a case of the brain damages. Okay, go hit that stuff. Shoot that, please. Shoot that. This could have gone better. Where are you going? Stop that. Okay. Okay, this guy's broken. Good. We are winning. Let's go crush all that. Let's shoot that. And then let's creep up. And then let's shoot that back there. Yeah, let's start coming this way. What are these? Archer militia? Oh, we are wiping the floor with them now. Uh-oh. I need to come over this way. This is bad. Watch out for those spears. Come in here, please. Let's start shooting Yuan Shu. Let's run this stuff down. Oh, Yuan Shu is going to get screwed. Let's hit this stuff back here. Mercenary archers, shoot. No, shoot that. Zhai Ling is like sitting in the back. He doesn't even want to play. Okay, that just broke. Let's get around behind them here. Mercenary archers shooting rapid tiger infantry. These guys shooting that. Where are my mercs? Yeah, Yuan Shu is doing quite well in there. Yuan Shu is wavering. Get these guys out here. And then we'll tie Yuan Shu up again. This could have been fought much better. Okay, let's take this unit and wrap them up. Okay, let's come hit the Rapid Tiger guys here. Missile units firing there. Okay, cavalry. I have a feeling I'm missing some units. There they go. Back things up here. Okay, these guys are starting to break. Let's go hit him. Go run down that. Rapid Tiger gone. Sun Swa, go get Yuan Shu. You guys hit the spears. Run that down. Run that down. Okay, run this down. I do think we've won. There we go. Ugh, gosh, that was messy. We won, but in a very messy, messy fashion. I should have kept the guard mode on the archers. Oh well. Big fat defeat though for our buddy Yuan Shu. And now let's pop out of here. And that should save us from going bankrupt, I hope. And it also should maybe get him to want to sign a peace treaty with us, or maybe with the replenishment we can go up, lay siege on his capital for like a turn and demand surrender or something. We'll see. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good for Yuan Shu. No, we stabbed somebody else. It was a random soldier. Zhai Ling, nothing of value to steal, and we can't employ him. We'll release him. We're going to take this 1,000. Okay. Now, can they not force march back? Yes, good. Oh, good. That worked out very well. Now, as long as we don't take attrition. Oh, Wu Jing has appeared. Trade ancillaries, blah, 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 blah. Get out of here. Okay, Yuan Shu declared war on Heiyi. Probably bad timing there. Lai Ying vassalized the Han Empire. And so now a lot of, since the Han Empire has changed hands, every time they change hands, the new master of the Han Empire makes everybody declare peace. Or tries to, anyways. So a handful of people declaring peace with the Han Empire, and the Han Empire has been kidnapped or taken over by the Dong separatists. A wealth of knowledge, bonus experience, 5,600 for Sun Swa. Reach rank 4 with 1 character. And let's see. Mission success, assignments. Okay, so we still got replenishment. Did we take any attrition? No, and we're mostly full strength. And that other army set up in an ambush over here then. He won't accept peace. It's fine. The Flying Swallow General win an ambush battle. Okay. And let's see, did we get anything from throwing this guy in here yet? No, not really. So, oh, we have an administrator position though now. So Grumpy Gus could go in here as an administrator. What is our garrison? Okay, so we're gonna probably put somebody as an administrator here, and I think we're gonna try to attack the remnants of this army right here. And then there is an ambushing force from Wu Jing. We got to be careful of that. But if we can, what I really want to do is lay siege up here. And, well, maybe I do. I don't know. Like, I really need to get across this river. We're spending so much money. We have no money. It's brutal. Oh boy. We're going to figure it out when we come back in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm enjoying it. It's very challenging. I'm not sure if I'm playing the best way here, but we'll see how it plays out. I hope to see you in the next one. Check out the rest of the channel. In the meantime, think about subscribing. Lots of Total War content for you. And until then, you have yourself a good afternoon and take care.